Hytale internal testing has officially begun, and tomorrow at 10 AM EST, we're finally getting the official early access release date. Internal playtesting just kicked off with over 60 testers, and we've already gotten 3 brand new images in the last couple days, and trust me, these reveal more than you think. This Friday, tomorrow at 10 AM EST, Hytale's release date will be unveiled. Simon gives some important context stating, "Let me break it to you and reset expectations. The acquisition took just long enough to prevent us from doing a release before the holidays. That's why it took us so long to announce the date. We tried to push as hard as we could, but legally, there was just too much to do, and we would be cutting too close to Christmas." Well, there you have it. After nearly 7 years, tomorrow at 10 AM EST is when Hytale's release date will be unveiled. What can we also take from this? Well, the release date will not be before the holidays, as they were just barely too crunched on time. The fact they even tried to release before the holidays means there's a good possibility they will release in January at the latest, so they can catch the end of the winter break. Now for pre-orders, Simon confirmed that he'll be launching pre-orders before Christmas, and I am assuming this includes name reservations, but I'm not entirely sure. He also adds he will try working on a gifting feature, quote, "Not sure if I can get gifting working in time, but we'll do my best to see what's possible." We'll be doing some giveaways over on our Discord, so if you'd like to instantly get notified when the release date is announced and when pre-orders drop, the link will be in the description. The Hytale team then shares a tweet with a new image stating, "Yesterday, one of our playtesters sent us this stunning screenshot while exploring. Stay tuned for more screenshots from our playtest. Keep in mind, this is internal playtesting and quality assurance." Taking a closer look at the image, we can notice a glowing fungi-type block growing off the rock. Not entirely sure what this could be or what it could be used for, but this seems like something we haven't seen before, so what do you guys think? Moving along, Simon then said over on Twitter, over 60 people playtested Hytale yesterday and gave us great feedback and bug reports. Things are doing well. They are sending us a bunch of screenshots, and I'll make sure we share some of them. There are ongoing tests the whole week, and we should have some hardware min-spec estimates later this week. We also did a 15-player SMP with the dev team in the morning, and it was nice to see things coming together at last. Long way to go, but momentum is key. Simon then added some context, stating all 60 of these players were on their own worlds, not one server, but they will be doing large-scale testing later in the week, including PvP. Next up, we have a new image of the swamps in Zone 1, where we can notice a Quebec village in the far back and even a snake in the bottom right. We also get a new look at the underground cave generation, and I truly love how the cave systems in this game feel so lived in. And speaking of lived in, if you are worried about Hytale not feeling cozy, the team has your back. Simon stating, "In Hytale, if you're a cozy player who enjoys farming, building a cute home, caring for animals, cooking, and simply wants to escape the real world, we've got you covered." We're now assembling a dedicated team focused entirely on bringing the vibe to life and creating a living world filled with warmth, charm, and good vibes. Next, we get a glimpse into how chests will work as Prowl asks, how big will the chests be? Will there be varying sizes? Will they have sort buttons? Do your stations in proximity interact with them? How do you store your inventory into them, etc.? To which Simon replies, "It's already all implemented. We even actually added the proximity chest to the station feature a few weeks ago." My first thought of this was in Terraria, where you have many different workbenches, and as long as you're in proximity with them, you can craft the items seamlessly, and as we know, from the creative gameplay, there are a lot of workbenches in Hytale. I'm starting to think the team has literally thought of everything we could ever ask for. Jumping over to World Gen, someone asked Simon, will we be seeing changing seasons in Hytale? To which Simon talks about how the World Gen works with the south being warmer biomes and the north with colder biomes on each continent. This is honestly such a neat feature that many other games with World Gen struggle with. I can't wait to see how they expand upon this in World Gen V2. Now moving along into another tweet, Simon explains how food works in Hytale considering there isn't a hunger bar. Quote, "Food can be way more interesting than a simple hunger system. In the long run, we'll explore mixing ingredients for food that gives unique buffs, use activity-based meals like a mining stew for faster swings, prep combat meals, feed NPC villages, get quality system tied with bonuses, or build food mastery. Extra food isn't wasted when it fuels buffs, NPC exchange, or NPC reputation." He also adds, "At the moment, it's a buff mechanic a bit like Valheim, stamina HP max, and a regen buff for an X amount of time. This is really neat. Many popular games such as Valheim and Breath of the Wild have no hunger bars, yet their food is a huge importance into the game. Before you battle a boss, you would cook up a certain recipe which grants attributes to make your fight easier. I can totally see this working in Hytale. I think this is the right call." And that wraps up today's video. With less than 24 hours ago till the release date's reveal, there's so much news which will be coming in the following days. We will finally be able to count down the days to when we can finally play Hytale.